Now here comes the scary part. I'm actually going to sing, which is...
Oh, first time here on TV.
Yeah, God help
Former
us.
head of Virgin is going to sing.
Ba, 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 ba. Pretty bad, but what's cool is actually going to tune me up.
Sounds really good.
And I can even turn it into an instrument. Turn it into guitar.
So you're taking all of what you learned as being the head of Virgin and combining that, you know, with gaming technologies.
That's it. That's exactly it. I think the time has come that everyone can be fluent in music, and Zaya is the way that you can learn how to make your own music.
Yeah, it might be kind of tough to convince the world that I can actually make music.
We're gonna do it now. We'll show it.
Can I see how it works?
Sure, absolutely. So one of the ways that we make complex things, music theory, etc., easy to understand is through characters. You know, I kind of grew up in the South. I'm going to go back to my Southern roots and pick the country drummer,
as we like to. Nice touch.
Yeah, exactly. So Bohas can help you make beats. If you don't know how to play a drum set, it doesn't matter. You can just pick these, and they're going to start playing for you. I can actually add a little cymbal here. I like this a lot, so I'm going to move along here, and let's add a bass player. So now he's coming down from the cloud now. We're actually doing this over MiFi. It's instantly happening here.
Wow, he just poof.
Yep, here he is.
Right in.
So
okay.
let me add some star content here. So I've got a chance to actually take a bit of Born to Be Wild, famous song from the 70s, and bring it into the current era. What's cool about star content is that you're actually co-creating. For the first time anywhere, you're actually making music with stars and famous artists. So the way I do that is I pick the Born to Be Wild organ right here. I'm going to pick the verse. Now this, if you remember that song at all, you'll recognize this organ riff. So I mean, now that's taking a famous thing that was way back in 1976, I think it was, and now bringing it into the current era. So that little fragment of music can be bass parts, guitar parts, famous riffs, famous hooks from vocals, star artists, etc. So all of this conforms into your own creation.
So when is this actually available? Is this available now?
So it's available now in what we call Zaya First Look on select HP computers here in America. So it's right on the desktop, right near Google. We see this as really, Zaya is a music creation platform for the world. So whether you reach it on a PC, Mac, handheld devices, iOS, etc. So you can reach it anywhere, and you can connect with other users. So you can start creating with your friends.
How will that work?
There's a couple ways that it works. One is you can share your music with the world. There's no longer waiting for iTunes to go through, and 30 days later you can publish right away at ZayaMusic.com and then share it, Facebook, Twitter, etc., Google+. You're able to socialize your music as if you were sharing a photo. And then from there, as you become known as a creator, you can co-create with other artists. And we've created a rights engine, and I'll show you here. I'm going to publish this song. What we see here is we've actually figured out the song ownership. So this is a revenue model not only for new users, but it's a revenue model for existing copyright holders and master rights holders. So the publishers of Born to Be Wild now just own 50% of the song that I just wrote, which is great because they've been reimbursed for they've been paid money to actually bring the song into the platform, and then if this was ever a hit again, it's created a whole nother rights use case. So can people go to the site and actually download some of the music, so they buy it? Yeah, they can stream it. Buying is actually coming. It's not yet, but yeah, absolutely. There's another monetization point where you can buy the music as well. So this is kind of an all-in-one, from creation to distribution to notoriety and fame seeking. Are you concerned at all that because it looks like such a fun platform, almost looks like a video game, that maybe it's not going to be taken seriously as a serious tool in the industry? Because what it seems to me is that the technology and what you've put into it, it could be a game changer. No, I think from my standpoint, you look at the evolution of music technology and you look at things like Johann Sebastian Bach hated the piano. He hated the piano and thought the harpsichord was where we should stop. we can't have a piano. And yet, you know, without the piano, there would be no Chopin, there would be no Mendelssohn, there would be no Franz Liszt, there would be none of the evolution of music that happened before. So I think ultimately people are going to write hit songs and amazing new songs on Zaya and share them with the world.